All right, first things first. The Rogue you picked out. Correct vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Right color.
Absolutely.
Right equipment.
Yes, sir.
There's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car. We got the right car.
That's it.
Okay. Good deal. Now, what you're probably going to see when I turn this over, some of the highest payments you've ever seen, because vehicles are more expensive than they've ever been, and payments are just a little bit higher. Nothing you'll have a problem with, but here's what you're not going to see. You're not going to see, for the next 3 years of 36,000 miles, a repair bill, because you've got a bumper-to-bumper warranty coming from Nissan. And what you're not going to see for the next 5 years, 60,000 miles, well, let me just X that out. What you're not going to see forever is a large powertrain repair, because Nissan's going to cover it for the first 5 years. We're going to cover it for the rest of the time you own this vehicle. No limit to the years, no limit to the miles. Your powertrain is covered subject to a small $100 deductible. You're also going to get roadside assistance. You're also going to get Sirius radio. And when it comes to your windshield, it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. You've got a better windshield than anybody else driving a Nissan around here because of the crystal fusion process I told you about earlier. So all this comes with your vehicle, okay? Does it make sense? Do all these things have value?
Yes, sir.
Now I know what you're thinking. Boy, hell, Steve, we would have already talked about this. And I hope you would have. But, Duck, does the customer hear everything we say?
Hell yes.
No, during the process. Do they retain everything we say?
Hell no.
Hell no. Okay? So this is called a summary of benefits. It's a process used by every other industry in the world except the automotive industry, because we've been doing things the same way for 45 years in many ways.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So now I open up the sheet. Let me look at this for a second. All right. I gave you a pen with a highlighter, didn't I? I wonder why I did that. Let's see. All right, here are your ownership options. Number one, we had to discount the vehicle. We didn't want to, but we did. Nissan's coming with a $1,500 rebate. We're buying, there is no trade here, so I don't need to worry about that. Over here, I'm going to give you three options. I'm going to give you short, long, and mid-term. A short-term payment will save you the most money. You pay it off quicker, and you can trade it sooner. Long-term payment goes way down, but it gives you the financial freedom and financial flexibility to pay it off early, because there is no prepayment penalty, and right there is the best of both worlds. When it comes to cash, you want high payments or low payments?
Low payment.
The more cash you put down, the lower the payment. By the way, when you reduce the balance to finance by putting cash down, you save money yet again. And you can trade it sooner. So first things first, $1,750, $2,750, or $3,750. Which one works best for you?
Currently, I would be good with $2,750 down, and the extra 3 months just doesn't make sense. So I'll do 72.
All right. He closed too quickly. Bless your heart. All right. Just pick a cash down for me.
$2,750.
I love the way this deal's written up. Okay? I love the matrix. I love the fact that there's 9 payments on here, but it's insane to ask the customer to pick one of 9. What's easier to pick, one of 3 or one of 9?
One of 3.
So I always want to isolate one column. So I X these out, highlight these, and go, all right, high payment, save the most money. Low payment, most financial flexibility. And best of both worlds, put a check mark by the one that works best for you. Okay, that right there. I gave you a pen with a highlighter for a reason. I learned this from a 40-car-a-month salesperson in Texas about 2 years ago. He controlled what the customer sees. Now, we got to be prepared to answer any question the customer has over here, okay? But all I did was highlight the most positive numbers on here. Had there been a trade value, I would have highlighted it, okay? I want to focus the customer on all the good numbers, but be prepared to answer any question the customer has. Over here, I love the way this is written up because it gives me storytelling time. I can tell stories about the term. Every term's a good term. Okay, we get to 120 months, and we will one day. That's going to be a good term too. 60, if there was 12 months on here, I'd tell a goddamn good story about 12 months.